My name is James Williams Jr. This is Kung Fu Habit number 2. So, this video is about racism and dating. Alright? And the reason it's called racism and dating is really quite simple. Alright? I'm gonna piss off everyone on earth with this video. I'm sorry. Here we go. With another 100% truth. You're gonna get mad. You probably can hear Days of Our Lives in the background, which works out just perfect because this is kind of a thing in everyday life. But this is how the world works. As you guys know, I'm multicultural. I'm of Cherokee descent, as well as black and as well as white. I feel more Cherokee than I do black and white, and I don't have a problem acknowledging that. Now, I will go into why this video is important that you watch it, especially if you're a woman, especially if you're a woman of color. And that does not just extend to black women, this extends to all women. So, throughout time and space, there's always been interracial dating. Always. Unfortunately, there have also been interracial relationships and copulation by force. Alright? So, most of us that are black Americans have a white ancestor in there somewhere, and not all of that shit was consensual, which is where I'm going with that. I'm also done with that. So, I swear I muted this damn TV. Okay, I did mute the TV. Anyway, so the thing is really fucked up. A black woman will cringe if she sees a black man with a white woman or an Asian woman. But that same black woman will also be the same black woman that man approached first, and she pretty much said, fuck you. There's no chance in hell you're ever going to date me. I don't want to see you in a year. I don't give you drop off the face of the goddamn planet. Fuck you. I'm not the girl that you're looking for. I would never date you if you were the last man on earth. Henceforth, black man moves on. He doesn't try to keep pursuing her. She pretty much told him with that right there. So what does the black man do? He goes and finds a dime in another race. She could be white, she could be Asian, she could be Filipino, she could be black from Africa. And top that off, let's say she looks way better than that black chick that just did all that shit. And she will snicker at this man. And then she will go to the hair salon and say, well, what makes her so important and not me? It all started off with, he tried for you first. And you decided that he wasn't man enough for you, or he was a piece of shit, or blah, blah, blah. Now, does this happen in other races? You're damn right it does, because there are plenty of Asian women who will look at another Asian woman and say, why ain't you with an Asian man? Or why, there'll be Asian men that'll say, why the fuck are you with that guy, that Guai Lo, that Guy Jin? Why are you not with one of your own? You know, and they'll shun them as well. And it's the same with white people. Why are you dating that black guy? Y'all know the other word. We're not going to go there. And same thing, if it was like a lesbian couple, it would be the same thing. If it was a salt and pepper couple of any color, mixed ethnicity, they're always going to get flack from their own. Now me being multicultural, y'all can't really give me flack because I'm mixed, so it doesn't really freaking matter. But in the eyes of other people, if a black man sees a white woman with a black man, like, you go, bro. Yeah. Same thing with a black man and an Asian woman. You go, bro. And a white man, a black man, and a Mexican woman or Latin woman. Men, we don't really have this problem. Not that much. Well, let me put it this way. Most black men don't have this problem. A white man would be like, yeah, this fucking black bastard got our women. Asian men might say the same thing. But then that's when that natural fear of black people come in and be like, yeah, maybe you better not say nothing. This motherfucker might fucking hang me upside down by my nutsack or something. So they generally don't say anything. But with black men, if we see a white man with a black woman, some of them get a little tiffy. And like, oh, this motherfucker, he got our black chicks. But see, that black chick may have gone through the same thing that some black men go through with black women. They don't want you. Don't waste your breath or your life waiting for them. No, because it's the only person you're really hurting is you. Because you can't make anybody love you. I don't give a damn who you are. Trust me, I've tried. You cannot make anyone love you. It's just that simple. You can't do it. Moving on by force is so much suckier than moving on by course. Anyway, you see an Asian lady with a black lady, and they're lesbians. You know, she'll probably get more flack from probably more Asian people than she will from black people. And the black lady on the other side of that spectrum will probably get more flack from the black people than the Asian people. You see where I'm going with that? Now, I initially started off saying when a black woman sees a black man with an Asian woman or a white woman or a Mexican woman or a Latin woman or whatever, they are quick to jump when that same black woman refused to be with that black guy. Now, if every 5 black women don't want that guy, how many more black women you think he's gonna try before he just reaches fuck it? And I said, okay, well, maybe I'll go after this white lady. And maybe that first white lady may be the love of his life. And he may be the love of hers. It's society that doesn't want to accept their love. The only people who have to accept their love is them. And we assholes in society are the ones that shun them or tell them, oh, it's never going to last. And statistically speaking, I hate to tell people, but most of the time, interracial relationships generally last longer than same-race relationships due to either finances or something else stupid happening, or they all aren't on the same page. And most interracial relationships are for more open-minded people. And open-minded people's relationships last longer too because they're open-minded about shit. And you know, if you're in an open-minded relationship, let's say you're swingers. I don't really have a problem being a swinger because if I was married and she brought it to my attention, I would say, okay, well, here's how this works. If we're going to be swingers, we only bring home women. And if she wants to bring home a man, we're going to have to do some serious talking about that shit. You know, because if we're going to be swingers and we intend on having a family or whatever, the golden rule is simple. You can't get pregnant by anybody else, and I can't go make anybody pregnant. You know, and in the event that the woman can't produce a baby, you know, we'll both get checked out first because it might just be me. I might have a low sperm count because I am 44 years old. But, you know, in the event that it's me and I can never have children because I'm sterile, that's different. Then I'll either get a family member of mine donate some sperm so that we can have a child and that child doesn't have to know. I mean, I will eventually tell them that, you know, my brother donated sperm so that you could be my child. That way we could have the same DNA. No. Now, in the event that that's not an option, or in the event that her and I are both sterile, then we can adopt. I don't have a problem with that, but I want a baby. I don't want an already molded child that I can't convince. I mean, I'll deal with that, but, you know, I'd rather not. After the age of 2, I probably would have a hard time getting that kid to actually like me and trust me and love me as its father. So that would be a little bit of a challenge. I don't really like hard work. I mean, I don't mind hard work if it comes to like acting or some shit like that. But, you know, I don't really want that big of a challenge of trying to explain to a kid, you know, this is this and I'm your daddy now. You don't have to love me, but I'm going to love you until I die. And that kind of thing. I'd much rather have my own DNA and genetically, but sometimes it's just not the card. You have to live in reality. Moving on. Now, you know, with most relationships like that, though, you will see more snickers from people of your ethnicity than the opposite people, like, on their side. Let's say, all right, let's say you're a gay man and you marry an Asian man who's gay, and if his family's okay with him being gay, you're probably not going to have any issues from his family. You probably have more issues from your family, especially if they're not down with you being gay. So, you know, it's all relative to what I began with a person dating out of the race. There'll always be more flack from people of their race than people of the other race. But don't feel bad because your partner's getting it all on the same side. So I'm James Williams Jr. This is Come Having number 2. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Be seeing you.